everyone, and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. I'm Sophia Bobby, and let's get straight into this episode. So, what do we have to do this time? Let's see. We can't go to the beach. We finished the first two locations. We need to figure out who stabbed the mascot at the Mega Marché. St. Bookston, we need to meet Anne during the exam phase. I think it is the exam phase right now. Lighthouse, Castle Ruins, Flea Market. We do need to go to the flea market. When is that? Flea market is Monday. Okay. So, let's see. What does it say? Is this exam week? Let's see. Exam phase starts. Final examinations. I think we should go tomorrow to St. Bookston. Quote unquote tomorrow. For the first day, maybe we should go... Where should we go? Let's see. We could go to the Mega Marché. There's nothing today, right? Yeah, let's go to the Mega Marché. See if we can figure out anything more about the mascot. Oh, I forgot. Let's see what the most popular genres are. Mega Marché. Crime, kid, drama. Okay. Crime, kid, drama. Crime, kid, drama. Oh, we need more books. Well, you know what? It's fine for now. Crime, kid, and drama. Okay, crime, kids books, drama books. Okay. Let's put crime here. Then we'll put two more drama up here. And then we have a spot for two more books here. Let's put, let's take out one crime from here and put a kid's book. And then we'll put two crime books here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then fact books. Yeah, we definitely need to buy more books soon. Oops. Okay. Travel books. We can put travel here. Classic. Fantasy. Okay, we could take out two travel, put two fantasy here. And then here we could put two classics. What do we have the least of? Fact books. Two fact books. Could do one more classic here and then two fact books here. Could take out one travel, put in another fantasy. Yeah, okay, that seems good. 72 books, let's go. Whew. Mega Marché, Thursday, winter the 11th. Okay. Awesome. It's good to be back. I love this game. It does get a little bit repetitive, like I said last time, but I do really like it. Let's see if Fern is here. Hey Fern, hello. Good work finding that murder weapon. If we can figure out whose knife it is, we'll be one step closer to cracking the case. Perhaps you should ask around at other locations. Oh, someone must know whose knife this is. Other locations. Okay, sure. Right, there's Harper. Hello, Harper. Anyone want a recommendation? I'm ready to give some recommendations. I just need another fantasy novel now. I need to live vicariously through an epic adventure, and I also wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, fantasy, extremely long. Okay, this could be a good one. Fire and Blood, finally an even more historical fantasy novel from the world of ice and fire. Yeah, I think that could be good. 465, 152, 466. 400 is pretty decent, but not really long. 647, that's really long. 752. Time Traveling Splendor, that sounds like sci-fi. Do we have any more fantasy? No, that's it. Okay. This might be a good one. For 1,000 years, ash has fallen from the sky. The noble elite live in luxury while the skaa slaves toil in terror until a cynical young thief discovers she harbors a rare and extraordinary power. I kind of want to pick this one. It is fantasy. I've read it. It's a great book. And it is really long. Let's try it. Yippee! Fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. Awesome. Alright. Heyo, how's it going? Heard you went to visit Tilde in hospital? How is she doing? We were all thinking of her during the surgery day, you know. So if there's anything we can do to help, I hope she lets us know. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Miriam called ahead, said to give you this. Breakneck the board game. Highly competitive strategy board game, which is Tilda's favorite. Oh, I hear it's Tilda's favorite. Give her my best, okay? How do you miss our little chats at the checkout? Anyway, how are things? I'm still the same, songwriting whenever I can. Although it's going a lot easier these days. Moira has some amazing ideas too, and collaborating with her is always the best. But I still thought I'd come by to see what else I can find, you know, inspo-wise. So, do you have any super niche topics for me? Something no one else reads? Oh god, okay. I want to learn more about our history. I can't get enough of the Boundless Sea. Do you have anything I'd like, mate? The Boundless Sea. In this dauntingly comprehensive volume, explore humankind's relationship with the planet's greatest body of water, the ocean. This definitive work chronicles the world history of maritime empires and trade routes while debunking long-held myths and beliefs. Okay, let's look at fact books. Life is better when you draw it. Oh, but history. That's drawing. A Room of One's Own. This classic piece by Virginia Woolf is both a thought-provoking essay and a narrative exploration of the position of women as characters. Okay. Wired for story. Nosh for students, a cookbook. Doesn't sound historical. The Enigma Girls, how 10 teenagers broke ciphers, kept secrets, and helped win World War II. That could be good. The true stories of 10 teenage girls who were among the young women with unique skills recruited to decode and translate messages at Bletchley Park during World War II. While written for young readers, adults will also be fascinated by these tales. Doesn't that seem good? That seems really good. We could also look at travel. British boutique hotels. Birds. Marvel about the country's people. Australia. What's this? 9 men, 1 race to sail across the world. 1 to win the prestige, glamour, and trophy, the rest to fall to madness, failure, and death. 1,000 places to see before you die. You know, I think we should go with the Enigma Girls. Let's try it. Marvelous. I like that it deals with the past. Awesome. Hell yeah, the Enigma Girls seems dope. Thanks, mate. These kinds of books always give me the wildest ideas for lyrics. Did Tilde want us to do something for her? Does she just want us to supply Tilde with 3 small courtesies to make her hospital stay more comfortable? Bring a board game. Huh. Supply Tilde with 3 small courtesies. I wonder what that means. Okay. Do we just give her things we buy? I could do that. Aha! Alright. I want a book with a coming-of-age plotline, and I wouldn't mind if there was romance. I'm a fan of books like I Capture the Castle. I couldn't find anything at the library. Coming-of-age romance. 17-year-old Cassandra lives in the remnants of a castle with her eccentric family. Her 1934 journal is going strong, but her father's latest book is a work in procrastination, so money is tight. Maybe romance and a strategic prank can change their fates. Okay, let's look at drama. Once Upon a River. I don't think that's romance. Ariel. Collection of poems, some tender, some despairing, some nihilistic. Okay. The Blind Assassin. Stories within stories intertwine in this gripping mystery as Iris looks back on decades of her life. She recalls her childhood, her failed marriage, a world war. Okay. All's well that ends well. Sometimes a happy ending can be a woman getting the man she wanted, even if he's generally quite unpleasant. Oh. Mad about you. Harriet breaks up with her longtime boyfriend and moves into a rented flat. Turns out she's already met her new roommate. He left his fiancée on their wedding day, and she was a photographer. Slow burn romance with more emotional layers than baklava. That could be really good, right? It's definitely romance. Let's look at these, though. Last Night at the Telegraph Club. Oh, this is like coming of age, isn't it? It's 1954 in Chinatown, and Lily, who feels too young to be dealing with her budding queerness on top of the Red Scare and fear of deportation. Lowe delves into the history of lesbian bars, discrimination, and Chinese immigration while weaving a powerful queer love story. That's a good book. The Weight of Our Sky. In this historical YA novel, follow Melati, a Malaysian girl with OCD, as she embarks on a journey to reunite with her mother during the brutal 1969 racial riots. Okay. Fleabag. I kind of think we should go with Last Night at the Telegraph Club. It is romance, and it is young adult, so I think that's what they mean by coming of age, right? Let's just try it. Yay! Such a sweet story about growing up. Yes! Awesome. Okay. Wow, we're making a lot of money. We should buy something. Oh, one more. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. Something mysterious would be nice, and I wouldn't mind something with a detective. However, dry books can be a bit boring. Okay. Oh, I don't have any more crime. Wait, wasn't there a mystery one here? This one, right? No. Do we have any, detective books? How Did Whales Get So Big? Charlotte's Web? A Wrinkle in Time? Newtonian for Physics? No. The Dark Portal? I don't think so. Crime and Punishment? A Doll's House? That's Fact. Fish Out of Water? Kiki's Delivery Service? Fire and Blood? Nevermore? Secret Society? Saga? I don't know. Jurassic Park? No. The Fifth Season? Mad About You? That's romance. Ariel? Oh no, I don't think I have anything that fits. Uh-oh. Yikes, I don't think I have anything that fits. Detective, something from a series. Let's just pick a book in a series. What about Saga? Nevermore, what is this? Cursed to die on her 11th birthday, Morgan is instead whisked away to a world she never knew existed to compete for membership in a secret society. Could try that one. Saga, that's sci-fi. Let's just try this one. I don't think it'll work, though. Huh? I'm glad I found the next part. I've never tried that before. Wait, really? Wow, that was lucky. Okay, then. Yay! Success! Let's see if there's anything we can buy. Antiquated shelf! Fits 50 books! Oh my god, we have to buy that. Let's do it. Yeah! That means we can fit even more books now. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Okay, mixed book bundle. We need fact books. Let's try these. Okay. Wizards and Wishes. Classic. Let's try travel stories. I don't think either of these is gonna have fact books. Yeah. Small book display. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, what's this? From Tilde. Oh, how lucky I am not to have to do it all alone. I have neighbors who carried my shopping inside when I couldn't. I have friends who asked after me, who accompanied me to appointments, and who commiserated with me about feeling old and useless. I have a community full of people who cared, who maintained my garden for me when I couldn't, who told me they had had the same surgery and that I didn't need to worry, and who sent flowers and cards to my room today. It's hard to put onto the page how grateful I feel for all of them. Your friend Tilde. Aww. Cute. Okay, this is the last day of final exams, so we have to go to St. Bookston. St. Bookston, let's see. Fact, drama, classic, fantasy. Okay. Fact, drama, classic, fantasy. Fact, drama, classic, and fantasy. Okay. Drama. We're really running low on fact books. Yikes. I've never run out of a genre before. Crime. Okay, so these are our top genres. Fact books, classic, fantasy, drama. Okay, let's take out one of these and put in a drama. And then we have very few kids books. Let's put 3 kids books. Now let's put a travel here, another kids book here. And then we need more crime. Maybe one more crime. And then our lowest genre is kids, so I guess we'll put a kids book there. I'm missing, wait, it says there's one open slot. Oh, here. Let's put classic, kid, and fact, and kid. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Let's do it. Whew. Let's see if we can run into Anne. University, Friday, winter the 12th. Okay. Hello, Professor Wen. Yes, I'm very busy right now. Okay, hey, there's Anne. Hi, Anne. All right, I studied hard for this exam. I should manage, right? Only, right now I can't really hear my thoughts because my heartbeat is too loud, and I feel nauseous, and I think I might pass out, and I think I've forgotten every word that I've ever read, so... All I can count on is sheer luck. Please keep me in your thoughts for the next 3 hours. But at least after this one, the semester is over, and I'll be done with exams forever. Alright, here I go. Wait, isn't there... meet Anne during her exam phase? I did, though. What? There's a challenge that says you need to meet her during her exam phase, but... I didn't pick that one up. Don't know why. Okay, then. Well, let's recommend some books. Fact book, as always. So, listen, I have something to ask you. Well, I ran into Tilde and, you know how she is. She just knew I had something on my mind. So I told her about the old printing press and how it would be cool to use it again, right? Of course, she ran with it and had all kinds of plans, but we both liked the idea of using it communally. Like, people here have so many stories. Shouldn't we, I don't know, make them last? What do you think? Well, Tilde couldn't be stopped no matter what, so we made a poster for your shop. Call for manuscripts. Lets people know you're looking for their stories to print. Is that okay? We're hoping that people will start bringing their manuscripts to you while you have this poster up. Call upon your friends around town for some manuscripts. Okay. Just keep going about your regular business and keep inspiring people with your books. Tilde said you could talk to Walter O'Cleary first, since it seems he has been trying to write something for ages. I think he just needs a final little push to start pursuing that dream, right? And once we have a few manuscripts collected, that will make the effort of restoring this old machine worth it. Okay. Interesting. Alright, recommendation. Hello, I'm here on research. I could really use something with a political message, but tragedies are often a bit too tragic for me. I'm a fan of books like The Left Hand of Darkness. Okay. Part of Le Guin's Hainish cycle, this timeless sci-fi novel follows a tale of Genly I and Estraven on a rich emotional journey about cultural barriers, gender, humanity, friendship, and love. Okay, you got it. Let's see. Fire and Blood, A Dance with Dragons, Saga, Jurassic Park. Does this have a political message? I don't know. Um, the 5th season. 3 powerful and persecuted women travel across a broken and dangerous landscape. They search for answers about their ancestry, the cause of the great rupture that divided the land, and how their innate ability to control the earth may be played a part. Okay. The 5 people you meet in heaven. Political message. That probably has a political message, right? Maze Runner. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Androids were created to serve humans, but sometimes they go rogue. Rick Deckard is a detective whose job it is to hunt those androids and fix their faulty systems. However, this last job makes him think about what exactly it is that makes a human non-android. That could be a good one, right? That seems like it has political message to it. Siren Queen. Magic weaves itself into every fiber of the Golden Age where survival isn't guaranteed, as magic binds those seeking fame to a future of blood, sweat, and sacrifices. In order to make it, Lily Wei might have to give up everything, including the woman she loves, in the stunning historical fantasy. The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. An extremely adult exploration of the politics, interpersonal relationships, and origins of the Wicked Witch of the West. I kind of want to go with this one, though. Is that it? Yeah, that's all we have for fantasy. Not that it has to be fantasy, but I'm gonna try this one. Wait, I'm not sure this has much of a political message. Doesn't it? Huh? What do you consider a political message? I passed my last exam. I'm a big fantasy fanatic. Also, I normally prefer short and sweet books. The Magic City is one of my all-time favorites. Out of discontent for his new life, young Philip builds a city out of his choice books and game pieces. Next thing he knows, he appears in the life-size version of it, populated with people who need his and Lucy's help. Okay, short book fantasy. 196 pages. Oh, 186. In this delightful classic, siblings stumble upon a magical world through an ordinary wardrobe where talking animals and a wicked witch await. Okay. That could be a really good one, actually. 258, that's kind of short. 282, that's short too. Let's look at the other ones. 776, 1000, 152, 466. I think it's got to be one of the ones over here. I think Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is perfect, but could also be Siren Queen. That's also fantasy. I think we should go with the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Sweet! I can't wait to get lost in this world. Yeah! Whew. Thank God that worked. Alright. Anyone else want a recommendation? I think next we're gonna go to the hospital to visit Tilde. It's been a while since we've been there. My gods, I just can't spend a minute longer in that study hall. What a depressing place. And distracting, too. Back in school, I had no problem doing my work in the busiest places. During Dad's rehearsals and Liberté during summer break, no idea how I did that. The closest I've come to feeling calm and concentrated today is in here. Have you ever thought about letting people study here? Help the students study for their exams in a cozy and calming environment. Decorate with 5 calming items. You might have to move a few things around, decorations-wise, but I'm sure it would be a massive success. Hey, I already did it. Alright. You there, I need some poetry in my life. I tend to read literary fiction, and I'd love to read something classic. Please assist me with my search. Okay. Christmas tales. Okay. Did you dance with the devil last night? No. Little Lord Fauntleroy. No. That's all the classics I have. Let's look at drama. Shakespearean drama. Doesn't say anything about poetry though. No. Tragic play. I don't think I have any poetry. Poetry. Yikes. Must have just run out. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that fits this. Something classic. I could just pick a classic, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think we have anything that fits. But this says a collection of Christmas tales. kind of like poetry, right? Maybe? Let's just try it. I don't know. You sure? Dickens at Christmas? Doesn't seem very poetic. I didn't have any poetry, honestly. I'm clean out of it. Oh well. Well. That's okay. Oh yeah, we finished a task here. Decorate with 5 calming items. Whew. Okay. Let's close up. Alright. Let's buy some more books. Maybe valuable. Nice. Essential plays. Learn to read. No. What about essential plays? I don't think that's gonna have fact books though. Wizards and witches? Wishes, I mean? Shoot. Oh well. Oh, from Tilde. I have memories from years ago, a generation ago, a half-century ago, and yet they are only a short walk apart. Miriam and I met over 50 years ago and thought we had life all figured out. 5 years later, Mary had her son Hal. When she called me, we both cried and cried with joy. 27 years after that, we got the invitation to Hal's wedding. And when Moira was born a few years later, that was the first time we felt a little old. 5 days ago, Miriam called me with instructions for what to pack for my hospital visit, as if I had never packed my own bags before. Though these memories are not far apart at all, they all live on the same street, waving to each other from their front yards. Your friend, Tilde. Interesting. Why am I getting these letters? Is there a reason for it? Okay, well, let's go to the hospital. Let's see, what do we have to do at the hospital? Sell 50 books. Yeah, okay. Wait, what did that say? Look around the hospital? Look around the hospital. Complete previous challenges. Okay, crime, drama, fact. We don't have many fact books. Crime, drama, fact. Shoot. Okay. That's not very good. Fact books and crime. Okay, I'll put crime here. Take the crime out of here and move it to the other shelf. Okay. And fact books we don't have anymore. We could put 2 more drama, I guess. The last 2 we have. Ay. Okay, let's go up here. I guess we could put, I don't know. What goes here? Oh yeah, classic. Okay, could put 3 classics here. Another kid's book here. Maybe more travel. Take out a kid's book, put in a travel. Yikes. We have so few fact, but we just don't have any more. We have the least traveling kids books, so, well, but crime is the more popular genre. Let's put in more crime, and then we'll put in kids and travel. Yeah, that'll have to do for now. Oh my god, that's a lot of books. Hospital, Saturday, winter the 13th. Okay, one of the tasks that I just need to look around, so let's look really quick. Is there anything to look at here? Oh, hello. Hey, you. Ahem, I've had a look around your shop, and... yeah? It's a bloody death trap in there. You should really get that fixed before someone sues the socks off your feet. Show the paramedic that your bookshop is up to code by having at least 3 safety items equipped. That happened to me once. There was this incident with the pump... never mind. So what's it gonna be? I can hook you up with some totally legit surplus safety gear. Gosh, you're right. Glad you're taking this seriously. Take a look. Okay. Now, these are kind of expensive. This is the cheapest. +1 drama. -5 crime +1 fact. +1 drama. Let's do this. Should we buy? No, we're running low on money. Let's not buy anything else. Good thing you stopped by. Okay, sure. Huh. Interesting. That was not what I expected. Can we visit Tilde? I need to give her that stuff that I got for her. Whew. Alright, well, let's sell some books. Alright. I desperately need a new book. If there's animals, that's a plus. Also, I prefer to read uncomplicated books. You have anything like Shearwater? Intertwining memoir, nature writing, and travelogue, this book chronicles the author's year-long adventure in pursuit of the long-standing object of his fascination, the impressive seabird known as the Manx, Shearwater, or Puffinus puffinus. Okay, let's look at travel books. A Walk in the Woods. Get to know the area's history, ecology, and people. Cook as You Are, British Boutique Hotels, Stones of Venice, no. Long Unwinding Road. Discover Wales' Deep Majesty and Ancient History, no. 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. A Voyager for Madmen, no. Travel Light, Move Fast. Down Under. Encyclopedia of British, European, and African Birds. This illustrated guide is a perfect companion for bird watching, a scientific encyclopedia to start learning about birds, and a source of inspiration for bird watching trip in Europe or Africa. That seems good, right? I don't know if it's uncomplicated, but it is about animals. Let's try it. Now that's a surprising treat. I love the animals in the new Encyclopedia of British, European, and African Birds. Whew. Alright. Cool. Hey, we sold 50 books. Let's talk to these guys. Oh, it's you. Your little shop attracts quite an interesting crowd, doesn't it? Yeah. You see, we love people watching. There's always so much to learn. We can trust you, right? You want to spill the beans? Good, because I heard that Jenny has a massive crush on the new phlebotomist. Really? Jenny from orthopedics? No, gosh no. Jenny the physical therapist with the purple hair? Oh yeah, I mean they would look good together, wouldn't they? But if I know Jenny, she'll never ask them out. Maybe those two just need a little push? You could get people into romantic mood with some recommendations, right? Recommend 5 romance. Ooh, romance alert. Okay, I can do that. Might take a bit, but I can do that. Alright. Hey, there's Miriam. Excuse me, why do you have my kitchen knife? What? Miriam is the owner of our murder weapon. I'll be needing that back, thank you, and I'll let Tilde know that it turned up after all. Tilde borrowed Miriam's knife during the time of the murder. Huh. So we did it. We solved the case. Oops, wrong way. Let's see. Where is it? Mega Marché. We did it! Well, 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 I see you're on the hunt for stories today. Marvelous, dear. I can't wait to read them all. I must admit, I've considered writing my own manuscript from time to time, if only. Well, if only I had the time. Who knew retirement could be so busy? Anyway, do you have any news? Wait, is that Breakneck? I see there. That game is my favorite. I can't wait to introduce it to Giselle. She won't even know what hit her. Yeah. Now, if you don't mind, I have another favor to ask. I had a visit from Walter yesterday, and he insisted on making me my favorite fish finger sandwich. He said something about needing to bolster my strength. A sentimental old sod. Could you pick it up from him for me? Sure. Okay, I can do that. Terrific, thank you. Huh. Alright. Cool. Wait, where is he? Let's see if it says. Waterfront. Okay, he's at the waterfront. Got it. Alright. Let me put your skills to the test. I'm looking for a biography. Also, I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. Do you have anything like A Florence Diary? A Florence Diary. A charming diary chronicling Athil's fortnight in Italy, 1947. Illustrated with delightful black and white photos of Florence, this little book captures an era of travel that has been lost to time. Biography, female penned. Okay. Travelogue. Doesn't say it's a biography. Okay. Encyclopedia. No. No. Tale of two men in their 40s. That's not a biography. Cooking. I don't see any biographies in my collection. Retelling. I don't know what. It's romance. Yikes, I don't have any biographies. Let's look for female authors. Michael, Patricia. That could be good. Peter, Bill, Gina, John, Ruby, Gina. Okay, what about over here? Male author. Okay. I think that only leaves a couple for us. Should we try this Patricia Schultz one? This original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. Must have for in every Globetrotter's library, even if it's purely aspirational. Let's try it. You sure? I was looking for something more biographical. Yeah, I didn't have any. Guess what? I passed my final exam. I'm free. My professor even asked if I wanted her to be my dissertation advisor, so that probably means she doesn't hate me, right? I think I'll take her up on the offer, actually. In her class this year, we modified plant tissue, which was kind of fun. So basically, when you expose the tissue to mutagens, you can sometimes create seeds with genetic variations. Most of them will be dead seeds, but for the other ones, they won't truly know which variations they'll show until you grow them. Cool, right? So for my research project, I want to do the same and find out which of the seeds I create can adapt best in the conditions of Buxtonbury. If I'm lucky, there'll be some useful traits that can improve things for the town and... Oh, sorry, this turned into a bit of a long rant. I should probably leave you alone now. Bye! Bye, Anne. Alright. I think next we should go to the waterfront to get Tilda's item from Walt. Her sandwich? Was it a sandwich? I finally have some time to read. I want something with a political message. And I like philosophical books, but I'm not really a fan of thrillers. Okay. Philosophical. Philosophical. Maybe a fact book? Boundless Sea. 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. None of these are really philosophical. Let's look at classics. Classic historical drama. That has a political message. Power politics. This is Shakespeare's classic historic drama about the downfall of King Richard II, complete with scheming nobles and history-defining power politics. Okay, a romantic interpretation of the Iliad. Helene, the 16th century version of Helen of Troy, has a chance to forever change the trajectory of her life and love. That's a play. That's a play. I kind of think we should go with Richard II, but we can keep looking. What about these? Play. Don Quixote. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with Richard II. Wait, I don't really see the political statement here. Are you serious? It literally says politics in the description. What am I missing? Huh. That's so strange. Okay then. Huh. Yeah, apparently I can't get the political ones right for some reason. Hey, we sold a crime book. Did we do it? Yeah. Alright, let's close up. Nice. Okay, used book collection. Okay. Essential Plays, World Atlas set. Could try this. Nope, just travel books. Okay. Okay, today I miss my bookshop more than ever. It was always incredibly fulfilling to be able to provide a welcoming, safe space where people wanted to return to. Whether they thought they bought something or not was never the point. It was never about how many sales I made, and I've never believed in competition. Whoever walked in just needed a warm place to stay for a while, and often the books they took home weren't what they were looking for when they came in, but what they needed to go on. Rarely do people talk about their troubles directly, but an open ear, someone who would listen, was often worth more than any words of advice I could have given. Your friend Tilde. Okay. Let's go to the waterfront next. Wait, is it an event today? Let's see. No. Okay. Waterfront Square. Yeah. What are the top genres? Let's see. Waterfront Square. Travel, fantasy, fact, classic. Okay. Travel, fantasy, fact, classic. Travel, fantasy, fact, classic. Oh, I guess fantasy is one of them. Travel, fantasy, fact, classic. Okay, travel. Oops. So many travel books. Travel, fantasy. Fact. Oh my god, we only have 4. Travel, fantasy, fact, classic. Okay, then we don't have a lot of fantasy still, so 2 more. 2 more travel. Let's put another travel. No, wait, hold on. Usually put them over here. Okay, and then we'll take out 2, put into fantasy. Crime we can put here. Drama. We don't have many drama books in there. We could put 2 dramas here. And then crime, let's put the crime ones here. And then we have the least fact and drama, but we don't have many left, so okay, I guess that means we'll put another crime, oops, here. Put a kid's book here. Perfect. Okay, let's do it. Waterfront Square, Sunday, winter the 14th. Let's talk to Walt. Walt, hello. You're here for Tilde, aren't you? You've come to the right place. I've got my famous sandwich prepared for her right here. Aw, yay. It's real kind that you're taking such good care of our Tilde for us. You know, Tilde and me, we've been friends for a long time, so I'm happy to know she's taking good care of her health. And that she's got good young'uns such as yourself around for support, eh? I don't have to talk to you about something else. So you're looking for stories, are you? Oh, do I have stories to tell, kiddo? Or at least that's what my dear granddaughter Cor says. Maybe it's about time I started writing some of them down. Preserve them and all that. But writing was never my strong suit. Might need some proper books for reference, eh? Okay. And all the years Walt has seen a lot help him tell his stories. Okay, sure. I'd like to read something to do with real life. Also, I need to be whisked away in a good travel book, in search of books like In Search of. Okay. The newest entry of our In Search of series, a marvelous view across stunning islands where paradise awaits at every turn, even if you're on a budget. That's easy. Travel book, real life. Okay. Okay, maybe this one. In the final decade before war would sweep through all he witnessed in history, Lewis travels through Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia to see the curtain start to fall in an era of French colonial rule. Entertaining educational travelogue surrounding a sunburned country, also known as Australia. That could be good, right? Journey to the center of the earth. Voyage for madmen, no. A thousand places to see before you die. This original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. That could be good. What's the other one? Down Under. Travelogue. Let's go with one of those 2. Let's go with this one. Brilliant! Down Under is giving me Wanderlust. Awesome. Oh, Down Under. That's the stuff. Nice. Can I give you a second one? Oh, it's one of my daughter's old toys. All the way between the broken fishing rods at the back of the shed. Been finding all sorts ever since I cleared out some of the mess in there. First time I've seen the floor in 10 years. Ho ho ho. It's looking decent in there now that I think about it. And you know I'm getting tired of sitting out on those steps. Cold doesn't go well with the old bones. With a new layer of paint, this shed could make a comfy shop, eh? If I can sell the rest of the rubbish inside. Would you take some off my hands, kiddo? Buy 7 of Walt's old items. I'm sure you could. Some of it could be useful to you. Huh. Not right now. I don't have much money. Thanks for having a look, kiddo. Okay. Let's open up. Huh. Getting a lot of tasks now. Hey, Harper. Whew. Let's see what she wants to buy. Fantasy, nice. Alright. Want a recommendation? Alright. Well, she's buying a lot of books, so that's good. Thanks, Harper. She always buys a lot of books from me. Hey, you! So, still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. Alright. I prefer books from this century, but I'm not a fan of horror at all. What do you suggest? This century. Okay. Maybe a romance? Not a fan of horror. Oh, A Court of Mist and Fury. That could be really good. Not a fan of horror. Maybe just a romance. This Mad About You romance one I've been wanting to sell for a while. Slow burn romance with more emotional layers than baklava. Let's try it. Sweet, how wonderfully contemporary. Awesome. Whoa, this looks spicy potentially? Oh well, that's probably exactly what I need to distract myself. Thank you for this. I remember she liked romance books before, so my first thought was give her a romance book. Hey, there's Fern. Hi, Fern. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. How moving. Voices like this are exactly why I wanted to collect stories from our community. Thanks for collecting this one. Yeah, anyways, I'll just pick out a new book and then I'll be out of your hair. Thanks. Bye. Fern seems very awkward sometimes. Alright. Aha! What's the catch of the day? I want to see something with space travel, distant galaxies, far-off empires, you know, the good stuff. I really enjoyed The Principle of Moments. An unlikely partnership forms as a boy from the past and a girl from the future push the boundaries of time and space to escape tyranny. Dive deep into this lush world of magic, spaceships, and gritty queer heroes. Alright, let's see what we have. Fire and Blood, that's fantasy. Dance with Dragons, fantasy. Saga. Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. This 9th entry in the Saga series of graphic novels explores fake news and genuine terror in an epic sci-fi setting. That could be perfect, right? The 5th season. I don't think that's sci-fi. Let's check over here. Manhwa. Reverse isekai trope? I don't know what that means. Dystopia. Skyward. That's perfect. Catabasis. Starsight. That's the same series as Skyward. The Binding. Okay, well, these are actually perfect. Skyward or Starsight. Yeah, I think we should go with this one. Although Saga also sounded good. Let's go with this one. Perfect, Starsight. I love speculative fiction. Yeah. Alright. Wait, is that it for the day? Whoa. No more customers? Huh. Okay. Wow, that person's buying a lot of books. How many books is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. 12 books. Alright. Wow. I wonder if there's a max number of books they can buy. I just don't know. Well, I think we should go to the Mega Marché, talk to Fern, and complete that quest about the mascot. Paperback goodies. Nice. Okay, and then basement bin bargain. Nice. Okay, we only have 2 fact books. Oh boy. Alright, Mega Marché. Mega Marché. Oh, today's the winter market. We gotta go to that. What is, what's the most popular at the winter market? Flea market. Fantasy Fact Classic. Okay. Well, we don't have, like, any fact books. We have 2 fact books. Fantasy Fact Classic. Fantasy Fact and Classic. Classic. We have a ton of classics. Okay. Alright. Drama. Travel. What do we have the least of? Fact books, of course. Let's put in some crime books. Oops. Okay. Can put in more drama, I guess. More travel. Kids books. I guess again crime. And then maybe another fantasy. Well, let's take out one of these and put in another classic. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. Oh, cute. Moira has a stall. You're here. Happy winter solstice. Yeah. Thanks for coming by, babes. Can I interest you in a cuppa or maybe some scrumptious roasted almonds? Just pop by if you need some more, yeah? Or, you know, we can just chat, too. Laters. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to her. Hello, love. What'll it be today? Ooh, I can buy hot chocolate or roasted almonds. Let's buy oh, it's coffee. Coffee. Yeah. Thanks, Moira. Oh, wait a second. Before I forget. Both of our shops have been quite busy here, yeah? I mean, I've definitely sold out my stock once or twice already. You think you can keep up? Sell out your stock. Bet my nan would be quite impressed. I'm not going to be able to do that. I've never been able to do that. Unless I seriously limit the number of books I have. Like remove 2 bookshelves, you know? Is that the task for this area? Yeah, sell out your full shop. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. Let's see how many books we can sell. Alright, what is your vending? Hello and Merry Yuletide. But my friend, where's your holiday spirit? You'll need some festive decorations or you'll upset your customers. Decorate. Okay. Festive decorations. Let's do this one. Okay. Thanks. Okay, those are the tasks I need to do. Have no festive decorations right now. Okay. Hi there, I only read serious, sophisticated literature. However, biographies are far too boring for me. Okay. Sure. You want a travel book, maybe? Or maybe they want a classic. 14-year-old Sarah Stanley is a born storyteller. I don't know. Lysistrata. Delightfully devious play demonstrating the power of women and shared protests through unconventional means. I don't know. Richard II. Wouldn't that be good? Wait, that's... No, historical drama. Yeah, maybe, right? Anna Karenina. I don't know. Inferno. New Hampshire collection of poems and Pulitzer Prize-winning work by Robert Frost. That would be good, right? That seems sophisticated. His work is best known for its somber tone and descriptions of nature. Poetry. Lord of the Flies, Henry V. Should we try New Hampshire? I don't know. It's worth a try, right? Anyone can understand this. Okay. Again, I hate the sophisticated requests. It's so annoying. Well, let's see if we can give any more recommendations. Alright. I'm intent on reading a play, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. However, pop science really isn't my thing. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, a play. Novel. Poems. Okay, it's not a play. Retelling of English history. No. Play. Ah, is this a play? No, just this one. Tragedy. Delightfully devious play demonstrating the power of women and shared protest through unconventional means. Okay, are there any other plays? Epos. Shakespearean classic. Oh, a play. Full of thundering monologues, magical confusions, and romantic distractions. Is this a play? Doesn't say. Okay, I think we should go with this one. Let's try it. Going to highlight the stage directions right away. How'd you know? Whew. I'm guessing kind of quick right now, but there's just so many recommendations. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I want a mystery plot. Niche books aren't usually my cup of tea, though. All Your Twisted Secrets is one of my all-time favorites. 6 high school teenagers meet up under false pretenses and are locked in a room with only one direction. Before the hour is up, they must choose one person to die. Amidst the chaos that ensues, a second question arises. Who did this to them? Okay. Mystery. The Air Affair. Sci-fi. Ooh, Study in Scarlet. That's a famous one. In this first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, the pair take out an old magnifying glass to solve a murder case. The turn of the screw? Escape from Mr. Lemoncell's library. Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore. What's this one? The Maid. The only one that I know isn't niche is A Study in Scarlet. Should we go with that one? Let's go with that one. Whoa, this looks perfectly mysterious. Whew. Oh, hey. Wait, sorry. Let me take out my earbuds. What were you listening to? Oh, nothing. I was just using them for noise canceling. Some of the stall owners play pretty loud holiday music, and then there's the crowd. So usually I try to avoid the busier hours. Today I just didn't want to miss your shop. Ah, because I needed a book, of course. So yes, the books. They're over there, aren't they? Bye. Fern. Okay. Hi, I'm looking for a book that suits my interests. Give me one of your niche hidden gems, and I don't mind a dry book. Do you have anything like Rambles in Germany and Italy? While Italy held many painful memories for Mary Shelley, she returned to the places she had once called home as a political ally in Italy's fight for independence. Okay. My Tiny Atlas. Okay, I don't think so. Letters from Egypt. After her diagnosis of tuberculosis, Lady Gordon travels to Egypt in hopes of improving her dwindling health. Compilation of her letters detailing her account of her life in Luxor, and this is the story of an Englishwoman's immersion into Egyptian culture. That could be good, right? Into the Sunset, the Magical West. Explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. Travelogue. I traveled in East Africa from Burundi to Uganda. An aging adventurer shows his eye-opening journey through Eastern Africa. 1,000 places to visit before you die. What about this one? No, I think this one is the most niche. I think. I don't know. I've never heard of it. But it seems like it could be dry too, maybe? Let's try it. Are you sure? I don't know what everyone is reading. That's a popular book? How am I supposed to know that? Oh well, I'm not doing as well today as I've done in previous episodes. You there, something with a historical setting is a must, and I enjoy a good classic from time to time. However, I'm not usually a casual reader. Please assist me with my search. Classic. Okay, here's a classic. An emotionally charged Russian novel about love triangles, affairs, and farming. Wish you could be the hero of your own tragic story? Ride a sad train with Anna Karenina. Here's another classic, Antigone. A tale of a sister who will fight to honor her brothers after their death, no matter the cost. A tragic play about the strength of familial love and the consequences of defiance. Historic setting. A classic. What about this one? Captivating story of Meridian Hill, a female activist in the civil rights movement of 1960s and 1970s, and her political and personal revolutions in life. That could be good, right? It's definitely historical, and it seems like it's a classic, right? I would think. I don't know. And I don't really have anything else that fits. What about these? No. Classic. I don't think it's... Is it historical? No, I don't think so. Don't know about this one either. Should we just try the Meridian one? Let's try it. Huh, I'm interested in the historical aspect of it. Never tried that before. Whew. Yay. Alright, well that was successful. Whew. Hey, we're making a lot of money every day now. It's kind of shocking, really. Oh, let's close up. I kind of spaced out there for a second. Right. Okay, so this is where we're going to leave it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Today... Oh, let me get back to the main menu real quick. Today we played more of Tiny Bookshop. We visited Tilde, got her a couple items. We did a couple more tasks in different areas. We're helping Walt out with some things. Saw Anne, saw Fern, saw Moira. Yeah, got some messages from Tilde. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I'm wondering why we're getting messages from Tilde now. But yeah, I enjoy that aspect of it. It is really interesting. But yeah, that's really all for today. So if you like this episode, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you like. All that stuff is really appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I see you in the next episode. Bye.